Depot just dropped their 2022 lineup of all their cool new animatronics.
Home Depot keeps stepping it up every year. They got some really cool stuff, even bigger than the 12-foot skeleton. This year they got some 15-foot stuff. It looks awesome. I say we just jump right into the videos.
Check out all these cool new spooky animatronics.
Fears grow great in the eye of the mind, but none so immense as the giant towering phantom. Standing a frightening 15 feet tall, this larger-than-life thrill is cloaked in a long, tattered gray robe, revealing two enormous withered gray hands and a pained, fearsome face that appears to be fixated firmly on you. Hidden LED lights in the hands, head, and body change colors for a gruesome, ghoulish glow. Built-in fans lend lifelike movement to this soaring shadow, blowing and billowing its terrifying tendrils. And the weather-resistant design stands up to even the most tortured of Fright Nights, for a spectacular scare that's head and shoulders above the rest.
Foot of Frog and Eye of Newt, this towering terror has come for you. She appears to stalk your every move with her turning head, realistic motion-activated light eyes, and a menacing moving jaw, ready to spook unsuspecting guests with 5 spellbinding scripts.
Are you scared of heights, my pretty?
That's not the wind howling through the darkness. It's man's worst friend. And during a full moon, this massive mongrel has gone fully mad. It's the 9.5-foot animated immortal werewolf, and he's ready to huff, puff, and blow your whole house down. Not even a silver bullet can stop this hairy, hulking giant. His plastic body ripples with realistic detail, supported by a sturdy metal frame, and dressed in a torn buffalo plaid shirt and tattered blue pants. His piercing LCD life eyes dart from side to side, wide with insatiable hunger. His long lupine claws are razor sharp, and his massive yellowed fangs, lit by blood-red LED light, are on full display as he heaves back his enormous head and howls. Your salvation is no match for the animated, smoldering Reaper of Souls. Hell-bent on havoc, he stands an intimidating 8 feet tall. The devilish Reaper's motion-activated head and jaw move with malicious intent, while its rage-red eyes burn bright, scanning the streets for its next unsuspecting victim. Its bare-bone chest burns bright with a flicker of fiery LED light as 5 searing scripts foretell the swing of his skull-edged scythe.
I love the sounds of your whimpered pleading. It's like music to my ears.
His strong, ghoulish grip masters a colossal, spine-chilling scythe. It is adorned with a jagged, bejeweled base and the bones of souls past and present. The bone-crushing blade is gilded with a screeching skull with menacing red eyes. A good bartender knows how to mix a stiff drink, but the animated Dean the Deathologist will mix a drink that'll knock you stiff. Patrons from all walks of life, for lack thereof, clamor to try this 6 feet tall, mustachioed mixologist's potent potions, and with motion sensor activation, Dapper Dean is always ready to serve up a terrifying tipple, appearing to pour right from his big brown bottle with a mouth-watering LED light effect. Belly up for some barroom banter when Dean's jaw begins to rattle, while his head swings from side to side.
I've been told I'm the best bartender from Timbuktu to Portland. So please, step up to the bar and I'll serve you what is likely to be the best beverage you've ever had.
His red eyes burn intently, watching as yet another customer takes their last sip. Business as usual when you're always dressed to kill. Dean's black tie and armband shine against the dirty white button-up. A glittering gold chain dangles from his matte black vest, and his black and white wing-tipped shoes are as fresh as the day he died.
Trapped between two worlds, the spirit twins pair hang in perpetual unrest, unearthly, unknown, and forever undead. At an imposing 6 feet tall, these sound-activated specters team up to lure onlookers with an unsettling song. Hidden LEDs in their chests glow purple, pulsing and fading with a lifelike rhythm. Their head is shrouded in white lace with a blank stare, looking deep and off into the abyss. Their tattered robes sway and swing silently with the night air, while their outstretched LED-lit hands reach towards terrifying trick-or-treaters, threatening to pull them down 2 by 2 into a ghostly grave with throbbing LED light. At 6 feet tall, the spirit twins pair bring the afterlife to life, doubling your delight with 2 times the fright.
Never turn your back on this grabby green goblin. It may make for his next main course. The graveyard's most notorious ne'er-do-well, the 4-foot animated goblin stalks from grave to grave, sniffing out his most savory spines and skulls to stuff into his filthy brown sack. Trigger his sound or motion sensors, and this bold burglar's LED-lit eyes glow green with greed. His 2 long pointy ears stick out from his haggard head as he turns it from side to side. He incessantly wags his wickedly withered chin and boasts about his tasty trophy, while decked out in his jagged pelt collar and tattered tunic and pants. Sure, he's one to brag, but don't let his humble appearance fool you.
It's hopeless. You're finished. You haven't got a prayer, 'cause he's Mr. Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere. At 6 feet tall, the animated life-size Oogie Boogie Man is here to give everyone the life-sized heebie-jeebies. His 2 scowling eyes blaze purple, just above a monstrous moving mouth, lit brightly with green LED light. Realistic stitching lines the glowing burlap body, a pair of blood-red dice perched at the end of a tapering arm, and with ominous sound effects, this boogie begins to sway, bringing the whole nightmare to life. Complete with a DC power adapter and everything you need for easy setup, the life-size animated Oogie Boogie is ready to roll. Just collapse and store until next year, or whenever the party calls for some life-sized Oogie with your boogie.
The most unsuitable of suitors, Teary the Clown brings a halo of horror with him wherever he goes. Standing at a shocking 7 feet tall, he's no one's idea of a dashing date. His gruesome gap-toothed smile sends a wary welcome as he holds out a bouquet of dead flowers, freshly pillaged from a nearby grave. But he's in his nightmarish best, looking for love at first fright, in a tattered suit, top hat, and ragged red shoes that match his menacing makeup. Layers of fearsome face paint frame bright red LED eyes you won't soon forget, and an evil smile that's still searching for the last laugh. With his motion sensor triggered, Teary's crooked grin opens and he begins to speak, leaning in for a joke that's sure to kill.
Roses are red, violets are blue. You'd better hide, or I'm gonna catch you!
If it's wicked wisdom you seek, heed the counsel of the imposing animated, illuminated wizard. Draped in a flowing silken robe, this white-haired warlock is wrinkled with centuries of age, his beard as long as his time on this earthly plane. He rests his weary 6-foot frame upon a glowing, magic-wielding staff, while his outstretched hand clutches a flickering LED-lit crystal ball, clouded with the chaos of countless visions. Meet his gaze, and 2 icy blue eyes will stare into your very soul as you hear your future foretold, issuing forth from his motion-activated mouth.
I am crafting curses that will chase you into the night!
You heard the wizard. Demons dance to his every whim. So what are you waiting for? Be off like a flash before the animated, illuminated wizard summons something much worse than death. There's no treat without a trick when the 3-foot animated LED pumpkin twins are around. Dressed in 2 classic costumes, these 2 3-foot twins are teaming up for the ultimate Fright Night score, or scare. The girl is 1 cauldron short of a coven, with long striped sleeves, a sheer dress with crisscrossed orange detail, and provocative purple hair spilling out from her pointy black hat. The boy has a bone to pick, or several, chattering away in a classic black and white skeleton suit. A menacing grin stretches across their playful pumpkin heads, revealing sharp yellowed teeth inside sound sensor activated moving mouths, ready with a petrifying poem about candy and its consequences.
No need to be scared. Or filled with fright. As long as you fill our bags with goodies tonight.
Their eager LED eyes glow a ravenous red, burning well into the night with battery power and optional light-only setting.
Some room around the cauldron, because no coven is complete without an animated standing witch. At 6 feet tall, she is one supernatural authority, looking sharp in a pointed black hat, long black dress, and netted purple scarf. This life-size cackling crone is on the hunt for the perfect ingredient, you. Motion and sound activated, she scans the night with her glowing LED-lit eyes. Bagged in a smoky purple, a mouthful of terrible teeth stick out from her moving jaw like crooked headstones. Her silver silken hair catches the light as she turns her horrific head from side to side, looking to lure in the little ones with the promise of a try a treat tonight.
Welcome to our haunted house.
With posable arms, her withered green hands, then curling black claws.
When it comes to calamity, the animated faceless scarecrow is outstanding in his field. At a shocking 6 feet tall, this burlap boogeyman seems to hover in midair. A blue coat loosely covers his raw ribcage, tied with a single piece of rope. 2 hay-filled arms stretch wide at his sides, but only for a moment, as his horrifying head begins to glow an angry orange, lighting up the night beneath a tattered black hat. Trigger his motion sensors, and just like that, the faceless scarecrow has you, helpless, wrapped tightly in his ghoulish grip. No chance of escape.
Welcome.
Hope you're hungry, because the animated cauldron witches are brewing a heinous stew just for you. At 5.5 feet, this motion-activated duo is layered with diabolic details. Their eyes burn bright with LED light. Large wart-covered noses protrude from weathered, wrinkled faces. Grotesque green nails line withered hands as they grasp and clench. All while they conspire over a gurgling, glowing pot of pure poison. Covered in a worked blue cape and dirty brown apron, one witch wickedly stirs the cauldron's contents with a bone bigger than any witch's broom. The other wears tattered green lace, while a belt of bones bounces off her hips. Her torso darts from left to right as they cackle together with moving mouths.
Yes.
On the cauldron, realistic embers keep the potion inside percolating, while blue and green lights dance out and into the night sky.
As you see, Home Depot's coming with some really cool props for Halloween this year. That 15-foot Phantom looks awesome. We're gonna try and score that one this year.
Yeah, I also really like the bartender. He'd be such a cool addition, especially if we do have a party. Just put him on the table with all the like booze and everything.
He'll be next to the bar.
Right.
It'll be very cool. On the top of my list is the bartender.
Right.
The Phantom looks really cool. The werewolf looks awesome, but we have a really killer werewolf.
Right. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of like the chunky plastic they use.
Right. Yeah, that's not my favorite.
Right.
He does look cool though, and he's big. So we got the towering werewolf. If you want to check out that animatronic unboxing and review, you can find that in our animatronics playlist. The witch looks cool.
Yeah.
She's like 12 feet with the pole. I thought that was pretty
It
cool.
reminds me of like a lot of the street performers. You know how they're like going on. Yeah.
The Reaper looks really good. I like that dramatic red robe. We wanted to buy the Reaper last year. Slipped through our fingers. We might get the Reaper this year.
Yeah, we have to.
He looks cool. I like the jaw movement on him. He looks great.
And if we were only able to buy one thing, for the sole purpose of making it DIY, I'm gonna have to buy the pumpkin twins.
Again.
Yes, again, because we already have one. We buy another, right? That makes 4. We minus 1. That makes 3. We have Jack and Sally. That makes it Nightmare for Christmas. We have DIY material, and boom, we have Lock, Shock, and Barrel, Jack and Sally, and if we get around to it, Oogie Boogie.
We do have some DIY animatronics planned. I want to make another Scarecrow.
Yes.
Last year we did the Pumpkin King Scarecrow. That came out pretty cool. Yeah. If you want to check out that DIY project, check it out on our Halloween DIY playlist. These are actually getting released tomorrow morning, July 15th. Friday today for you guys after we edit this.
Right.
I'm trying to score the Phantom. I'm trying to score
Pumpkin Twins,
the Reaper, the Pumpkin Twins, so we can modify those for a DIY project. Stay tuned. We're making Lock, Shock, and Barrel. That's the plan.
That just makes me happy.
We gotta get the masks. I don't think I want the witch. She is cool.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is that they're probably gonna make another one next year.
We have 2 witches already. That's it. We got the rocking chair witch from 2 years ago. The Macabre Witch is awesome.
Right.
You want to check those out. We got some DIY stuff. Subscribe and stay tuned. We're going to do some unboxings. We're always excited to bring new Halloween props. And we got some cool pumpkin carving videos. DIY foam pumpkins, which are always fun.